One of the top questions you'll receive when starting out in tech sales and going through the interview process is you're sitting there on the other end, and the hiring manager or the person that is looking to bring you onto the team will ask you, how would you attack your day? How would you go about, if we give you these set of accounts, what's your plan of attack? A lot of clients will start to get nervous and start rambling. What you want to be able to read back to that hiring manager is explain to them that you know how to tier out your accounts. Whether you're an SDR, whether you're an enterprise seller, I've been in this for 10 years, and the correct way to answer this question is you're going to be able to tier out your accounts. Let's say you have a book of business that has 20 accounts to, let's say, 100 if you're an SDR or BDR starting out. You want to go through your accounts to figure out, one, which ones are current customers, which ones are white space, and which ones are fairly warm. The fairly warm ones or the current customers are most likely going to be the easy pickings, or what we call low-hanging fruit. Those are going to be your tier A accounts. So the way to answer that question is you're going to tier them out from A, B, and C. Your A accounts are those warm, maybe current accounts, maybe accounts that haven't really had that much attention, but they might have gotten a recent seed of funding, or they've been experiencing a strong trajectory, or they've had some pretty strong performances in the last few years. Take an AI company, maybe somebody that's had a lot of success. Those are the types of companies you would want to tier out as a tier A account, because those are essentially what I would call your babies, your holy grails. The second account are going to be more of your tier B accounts, and those are going to be tweeners. Those are going to be kind of warm, but at the same time, maybe they had a closed lost opportunity, or the BDR before that didn't get a meeting from them last year, but there might be some potential. Again, there could have been some recent news around seed round funding, or they might have experienced maybe some new project that's come out. So you want to be able to do your research on the organization. Maybe they're a hot up and coming AI company. That would probably be maybe a tier B, tier A account. Your tier C's are going to be maybe something that you don't want to spend too much time on, maybe a smaller organization. It's not going to be a 1,000 user organization. Those are going to be more of your tier C accounts. But that's how you want to answer your question, and be able to draw out a perspective for your hiring manager to know that if we give you a set of accounts, whether you're an SDR or an enterprise AE, you essentially understand your business. You've done your research, and this is going to take a while. I'm in this position right now. I'm about to get my set of accounts at the organization that I'm at, but every new year brings on new challenges, but new time to be able to do research on essentially what's within your book of business. So you want to understand, how does this company make money? You want to be able to understand, are they experiencing any significant growth? Are they not experiencing growth? Maybe they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, but you might have an automation solution that's being able to help streamline some of their cost savings initiatives. That would be maybe something that could be a tier A or B. It just really depends on what you're selling. So not only do you want to understand their business, but if you're going into an organization, you're starting out on day one, you want to understand what are the key use cases that your company helps solve, and essentially how does your solution help the business and any business that you're talking to, whether you're tier B accounts or tier C. Like, share, subscribe, DM me if you have any other questions. Peace.